Okay, good evening once again. You have the executive and the board members of CAMCOH. So I'll just do it very, very quick and introduce the newly elected executive and then the board chairman will introduce the board members. So I will start with the vice president. This is Madam Vice President Lenny Kempfak. And the Secretary, the able Secretary General of CAMCOH, Dr. Eric Tangifom. And the two people responsible for this event, basically, the social coordinators. So we have Charles Tamasong and Sister Pauline Kwan. And we have here our able publicity secretary, Hedvig Steins. And then we have our able auditor for making sure we're keeping everything in control financially. So we have Sylvie Gancha here. So I'll pass it over now to the. So we also have the financial secretaries, Sister Elizabeth Namanyi. She's on her way. So I'll give it over to the board chairman. Brother John Kwan is the board chairman to introduce the board members.
Thank you and welcome. To my left is Mr. Stefano Yonka, Dr. Elias Bombang, Dr. Mike Fonge, and we are delighted to have a woman in our midst, Mrs. Christabel Tanifong.
Okay, so let me just make a few statements, and just to one of the things that you all know on, I think it was like September 26th, we had or 27, 29, we lost one of our able Cameroonians here in town by name Victor Tangel. So let's just give a moment of silence to him, one moment of silence for the death of Victor Tangel in town. Okay, thank you very much. So with respect to that, I know a lot of you out here, you did contributed for sending our brother back home. So, and one of our objectives of CAMCOH is to take care of our interests, take care of our people, and make sure we defend our interests. So I just want to give you a quick update what happened with Victor and how the investigation is going. And to make it very, very, very short, actually we don't really have a lot of updates. But what I know is coming Tuesday, this Tuesday, some members of the executive and the board, we are meeting with HPD. So we'll meet with HPD on Tuesday. We'll have a conference or a communique. We'll want to meet with them. They will update us what has happened so far, what they've been doing so far, and how we can work together with them. So I think that's a good thing, and one of the things that CAMCOH is trying to do to defend our interests. When we get more information from HPD, then we'll let you guys know. The one thing is sure, we'll do our best to make sure the HPD doesn't forget this case, or our brother doesn't go in vain. So that's something you guys should be looking forward to. We'll get that information and share it with you. Another thing I want to let you guys know is that we want to thank especially the volunteers, the financial coordinator, the financial committee, Dr. Chinche. He really pushed these things together to make sure we can finance this project. So let's give a hand shot. Thank you, Chinche. Thank you, Nebo. Yeah, come on.
Well, I don't think I should, you should be thanking me. I want to say thank you to everybody, because without the support without the pledges, without what every single one of you have done today, or up until today, which we will not be here. So I want to say thank you to the community, and let's keep up what we have started. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the board chairman and all the members of the board, I have been asked to, in a minute or two, give you a state of the organization. One, we had a wonderful transition. We are very proud of our president, vice president, and the entire executive. We know that we are in excellent hands, and we do want to congratulate them for everything they have done and all the hard work they have put to make this possible this evening. Please give them a hand. Number two, the board still believes that the fundamental project of CAMCOH remains getting a Cameroon Cultural Center in Houston. We are committed to that. In a few weeks, many members of our organization whom we know individually, who are thought leaders, will be getting an invitation from us. We will buy you lunch, or if we know you are a person of greater substance, you will buy us a drink. We'll sit down and talk. We'll sit down and strategize and ask the question, how can we get to that goal without quarreling, losing sight of who we are as a people, without ignoring what our individual obligations are. You will hear from us, and the chair of the board certainly is going to convene a meeting of several of you, many of you here, men and women. Expect to hear from us on this issue. Number three, this was a very busy year for CAMCOH. Actually, it was a very busy year for all of your organizations. We want to observe that Houston, and because of all of you, we have become a very desired destination for cultural annual meetings. This is a wonderful thing. We celebrate all of you for inviting your national conventions here to Houston, and we think you should continue to do so. But we want to remind you that we certainly want to keep our house in order, so that when we invite all of those national cultural organizations to Houston, as we should, we would be meeting in our own house. Am I clear? We don't want to compete with you. But if you join us in making this happen, if you join the president and the executive in making this happen, we will tell you more and more and more Cameroon cultural organizations will come here. Finally, the chair of the board and the board all want me to be very clear about this. We will continue to maintain a strong relationship with the embassy, not for any political reasons, but simply because everyone that is in here needs the services for some reason or the other. We plead with you to be patient. We plead with you if you have any questions to ask the President or any member of the executive. We are not here to politicize you. We are here for you to establish yourself well in Houston and become effective participating members of this political community, because it is only in that process that each of us is going to help our community, the Cameroon organization in Houston. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening on behalf of the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the executive of CAMCOH and the board members. Thank you so much for your hard work. Please, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, one round of applause for them again. At this moment, I would like the fashion show, everyone who is taking part in the fashion show, to go and get ready at this time. And we will begin with our cultural displays. And as you know, Cameroon is a country of several religions that work together and that live in harmony. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have put the religious groups in Houston together, and they will be performing specially. At this moment, we're going to begin with Omega Gospel Band, and the person who will be taking charge of this is one good musician in our community. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Super Valley and the Omega Gospel Band.
There we go! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Super Valley. DJ.